One. Here we go. Why, hello there. How's it going? That's right. We have a loud youth in the background, and he's intentionally in this video that's going to be about stock options and stock talk, because we're going to talk about the company Roblox today, which is probably the game that he's playing over there. And we'll talk about that company as well as a few other things. But we do want to start out talking about Tesla, about our Tesla stock option that I've been tracking, and how Tesla did today. This is the first day after the split for them. So they're now at $296 a share. The option that I told everyone to buy months ago is a September 16th expiration date. It was $1,000 strike price back then, but now it's $333, or 1/3 of that, because Tesla has split in thirds. And you have an option that is worth about $270 right now. The $333 strike price option for September 16th, but you own 3 of them. So you've basically got $810 essentially worth of option right now. And if you purchased it for $2,000 a few months ago, like I said, you'd be down right now, but you still have time. And so we'll talk about what's going to be happening over the next few weeks here. And Tesla had a sort of a flat day today, but we'll keep an eye on them, as now they're a little cheaper to buy. And of course, there's all the reasons I've said in previous videos about why I like buying long calls on Tesla. So we'll see what happens here over the next few weeks. So that's that one. Now, another thing I like to focus and really talk about in these videos is a new company, or do some review of some additional companies. And as I was going down the list to do that today, I was thinking about talking about Take-Two Interactive, which has the Grand Theft Auto series of games and stuff here. And while I was going over Take-Two Interactive, I was also thinking about Roblox, because I had seen Roblox come up as a public company, I believe, last year. And I understand how they make money, and they're just kind of an interface game like Minecraft is. And a lot of kids are playing that game, and they're trying to get Robux, and they're trying to pay for enhancements inside of this game. And so I dug through their financials to kind of tell you. And what I have to say about them is I have their target price at $1. $1. Okay. That they're at 40 some dollars right now. And they were actually at almost 100 at one point. Let's see what they look like here on the big list, and why I don't like them. It's not just that I don't think they provide a product that's beneficial. It's also that I understand how their money dries up. Like, it takes a few months for people to look at their credit card statements and see what their kids are charging on their account before they block things like Roblox. And also, there just isn't a lot of value in these games that are fly-by-night companies. But I couldn't believe this was a public company. I saw they're doing 500 million in revenue every quarter, and that looks great. However, they're selling in administrative expenses off the charts. So even though the cost of their product is not great, they're pumping all that money into marketing and selling. And that's why you end up seeing them really get hurt when the market dropped, about half a year ago, or even more than that, 2/3 of a year ago. What's that? We're doing a video about Roblox here.
Where's Mason?
I don't know. He's in LA. So so what's going on here with Roblox is a company that is not going to recover. You're not going to see them all of a sudden become extremely profitable and be a company that is advancing gaming, like even like a Take-Two Interactive did with Grand Theft Auto. They're not going to be doing that. They're going to continue to do what they do, and they're probably going to slowly chip away at income, but they're going to spend more, and I wouldn't expect anything creative. And if you've looked at the games they play, they are just basic interfaces. Everything looks like Doom from the 1990s. Yeah, exactly. And it's just it's a time killer. I mean, how much do you like Roblox? It's all you do, right?
I get this 10-hour one.
Yeah, 10 hours a day.
Because it's kind of boring.
It is boring. It's even boring for a 7-year-old who's asking for money. Imagine how boring it is for everybody else.
Yeah.
So they'd have to show something financially that would be, just something that I wouldn't want to get a part of, and then I couldn't get away from because the value was so good.
I got a question.
Go ahead. What's your question?
Some people are mad at the game and they keep hiding on their iPad. They might broke it because it's a crazy game. That's it.
People might throw their iPads. Yeah, you do get a little bit too emotional when you're playing the game. And also, the game is not rated PG all the time. I've seen different different worlds within that game that look like they are for adults, perverted
'Cause it-
adults. And so like I see a company like this, I'm like, how are these public companies? I mean, I know that they're doing hundreds of millions of dollars in sales, and I guess that's why.
Because we don't know.
Yeah, but it doesn't necessarily mean they should be. So it's one of those things where as a review companies like this, I like to discuss why
Question.
you can short a company like that. You can
Question.
buy puts on them. Go ahead. Yeah, what's your question? I
Because
see.
that's why Roblox are so crazy.
Yeah.
Just do more.
It's a company that has a half-life.
Because they're trying to make more money
Yeah,
and their safe account.
yeah. And I
But
want to know
then-
how they became the game that all you kids decided to play. It's because it's easy. It's because it's first person. It's because it's loaded on every computer, and they found a way to charge people. I mean, the number of complaints that they must have had from people whose credit card numbers have been used without consent has to be off the charts. And I'd like to know why they're selling an administrative is so high. Is it because that they know what they're doing, and they do know what they're doing, and they're taking advantage of kids that probably shouldn't be spending money and finding ways to get in their head? And I just don't support companies like this. So not only is it a bad reason financially, it's also a bad reason morally. And I'm going to take that iPad away here after this video. It's going to happen. So that's a quick review today. Continue to invest in things that are at the top of this list, like Moderna, like Tesla, like Intuitive Surgical, like Walmart, like Google Alphabet. This home builder Pulte Group is good, has great financials. Abbott Labs, I'll do another review later, but we are still testing away. Sherwin-Williams had a good day, up 2%. Really everything had a fairly good day here, with the exception of Tesla still bouncing around after this split. But everything else looks like it went up. So it was an update. Domino's 2.5%. Everything really went up. So we'll do some more review. Target. I was at Target today. Actually, we were at Target today. We didn't buy anything. We were trying to buy those little Gatorade pods for the Gatorade drink because they were cheaper, but they were out. So Target was out.
And Target.
That's right. All right. So guys, good luck everyone. May all your options.
Wait, one more question.
You have another question?
Make
What's your
sure
question?
don't play Roblox with me.
Don't play Roblox with a kid who is playing Roblox right now. That's advice from someone who's not me. And the advice for me is also, I mean, I wouldn't say buy puts on Roblox because I don't like, I mean, I do like betting against companies I don't like, but they do still have 500 million in sales, and they really don't have to have
Are you
their
gonna
cost of
end
sales.
it now?
I will end it soon. Their cost of sales is not very high, but their selling and admin is high. So that means that the management of the company is choosing to frivolously spend that money on selling
One
and
more
admin
question.
and not reinvesting.
One more
That's what they
question.
mean. Go ahead. What's your
That's
one?
why, because there's hackers in the game who might hack you with the Robux.
Right. I've seen that. So people are also
There's-
taking advantage of
there's
kids
general-
online and hacking
there's-
into their accounts. It's happened to my son as
There's
well.
general-
So it's a dangerous world out there, and I would say stay away from Roblox. So that's your stock update for Thursday. We'll be back again tomorrow. Hopefully Tesla will go up tomorrow, and this option, which is $270 right now, but times it by 3 to match what your investment was originally. So about $810 is the
Why
total
Chinese
cost of
yen?
those 3 options. If Tesla can have a move tomorrow and maybe get up over 300 or something like that, you're going to see that option potentially even turn profitable tomorrow, depending on what kind of day they can have. It can happen any day. That's the way that these things work. All right. Good luck, everyone. May all your trades be winning.
You have to get 1,000.
Yes, you have.
How about you make your own Roblox game, but it's like no like screaming? You should make that.
He's trying to get me to make a lot of money on that Roblox game. My games are
And then you don't
earning
have to pay
itself.
for Robux.
Yeah, you
just
wouldn't
can
have
get
to.
a
You could have your
cool
own.
skin.
It's a good
Yeah,
idea.
I can do that.
All right. Well, maybe you'll create a game better than Roblox. That's what we'll work on. Put the iPad away. All right, guys.
Bye, guys.
May your trades be winning.